Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to a new edition of Mr. Richard's Journal. Today we're going to take a look at a science game. This is on the Smithsonian Science Education Center. And you can see the address right here, and I'll put that in the video information for you. Now, I'm going to show you just how to get it started and how it's played. Now, I actually found this game pretty fun. So what you want to do is when you get to this, the name of the game is called Morphy. And the idea behind this is that there's a spaceship crash, and you need to go around and find all of your little rocket ship helpers so they can fix your rocket ship. And to be able to do so successfully, though, you need to find different animals and use their different adaptations to help you successfully get around the planet. Okay, now the first thing about this game is you can see is that it kind of looks like it just crashes and it doesn't do anything. You just got to be patient. So I'm going to kind of skip this part. You'll see this and we'll just kind of sit here for several minutes. So don't freak out. Okay, now when this screen loads, you are ready to play. So I'm going to click on there, let's play. And then I'm going to choose a new game. And you choose your name. That doesn't let me put very much. So we'll do SSS, Swiggy Swag Science.
Morphy! You are all right! While we were crashing, I estimated that damages to the ship would be very high. I saw all 15 crew members evacuate the ship at different times. We won't be able to fix the ship without them. The crew is likely lost on this planet now. Who knows what kind of trouble they will get in without you. During our journey together, I will alert you like this if I detect anything you should know about. Just tap on me to get information.
Okay, just from the screen, there's a couple things you can do. You can go to a menu, and the menu will tell you the different body traits and adaptations that you have. At this point, I don't have any, because I haven't discovered any. I can search to the map, and if I want to see the whole map, I can click View Full Map. You can see there are very many different squares, and what's cool about this game is that after you've discovered a square, you're able to kind of teleport back and forth through that square, so you don't have to like go through everything to get back out there. There's the animal section, which is where you collect all the animals you discovered. Companions, those are those little alien buddies that we're trying to find. Settings, so you can change the music, sound effects, and your controls. Controls are WASD, move left, right, down, and up. Honestly, it's not incredibly reactive, so sometimes it can be a little frustrating, especially the jumping. But it's not too bad. And then the title menu, which is irrelevant. One of the things about this is that depending on what adaptations you have will determine where you can go and what you can accomplish. Like, for example, if I go this way, since I don't have the correct adaptations yet, okay, this little robot guy, he turns red. So if I click on him, he'll talk to me.
Morphy, I think traveling this way may result in failure. Try going another way.
Now, so he's telling me I shouldn't go this way. I can ignore him, and if I do, things don't end well. That's a pretty long way to drop. All right, so we decided, hey, that's probably not the greatest idea in the world. So maybe I should listen to Little Robot Dude. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. Little Robot Dude might be a little happier with me if I go this way. I like when he jumps, he gets that big smile on his face. One of the fun things about this game is that there's plenty of ways you can die. Alright, so anyways, here. Now I see this little dude, my robot friend is turning red.
Look! There is a crew member. Why not go tell them to go back to the ship? When you're done, I will teleport them.
Okay, so I'm going to collect this guy. Now, I got to get pretty close to him. So I'm going to jump. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the jumping is not very responsive, but okay, I'm going to go this way. Okay, that's all you got to do. But now we got to jump that way. What? Morphy. Okay, when Morphy doesn't have any adaptations, Morphy kind of frustrating. There we go. What? I jumped right through. Okay, when I edit this, I should probably make it look like I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. I don't know why. Ugh. Look, he's going right through it. What's wrong with this thing? Alright, I'm going to skip this guy because I don't know what the problem is. Alright, so I'm going to go on this way. And another thing that I find are these little lanterns. These are pretty important.
I'll save our location at these and teleport you back to the last one we found if you are ever in danger.
Those are pretty important so you don't have to, like, repeat everything you just did in case you die. Like I said, it's pretty easy to do so. Alright, so now I'm going to jump. Oh, and there's one way to die, I think. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do this. I'm underwater, I think. What in the world? Okay, I think it just glitched. Like, I'm like in nowhere. I don't know where I am at. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I'm stuck in some weird world. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try going to the map and warp back to here. Maybe that'll help. Okay, I don't know why that didn't kill me. That should have killed me. Now, my guess is I'm having some problems with this because I'm doing the screen recording, and I think my computer might be kind of overloaded with too much going on. Okay, there's that guy again. Why I can't get him is beyond me. Okay, see, that time I died, which is what should have happened. So I guess I'm happy about that. Oh, come on. When I'm not recording, this is not nearly as glitchy. Okay, to prove my point now, I stopped the recording, and now, when it was not recording, first time I made this jump, I got to him. So, there you go. Now, I was able to capture my first little friend, so now if I go to the menu, I'm going to go to Companions, and now I see my first little friend. And you just keep collecting those little dudes until you get them all. Gotta catch them all. Okay, now we get to try to do this again, try to make the jumps. Yay, I actually made it. Okay, it's a miracle. Alright, now it starts to get a little bit more interesting. Ooh, so now when you see an animal, what you want to do is use your mouse to click on them.
Gibbons are small apes found mainly in Asian rainforests. They have long, strong arms and legs used for swinging through the trees. Most gibbons are endangered. Tap on a trait above to equip it.
Okay, now, so what's cool is now I learned about the gibbon, and I will now, this is the educational portion of it too, is that you get different adaptations that will allow me to do different things. So, like, for example, my, for arms and legs, I can have gibbon arms and gibbon legs. Adaptation will allow me to swing on vines.
Whenever you find new creatures, I can scan them, so we can learn more about them. Just tap on them to give me the signal.
Okay, so now that I have the gibbon arms and legs, I'm going to attempt to climb up on the trees here. Alright, there I go. So now I can do that, which is pretty awesome. And I avoid that big pit of certain death. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, making some progress. Okay, this is where, like, one of the fun things to do. Now that you have gibbon arms and legs, you can swing on vines. Oh. Okay, I had to stop the recording again, so I'm going to rename this game Glitchy instead of Morphy, but it's actually not the game. It's, I don't know what's going on. It just doesn't want to let me record it and play it at the same time. So, but anyways, so I found another one of these little dudes, and I was able to go through the swinging vines, which is pretty fun, actually. I think it's one of the more fun parts. Now I see another animal.
Elephants have large tusks to protect their trunk. Tusks are actually extra large teeth. Tusks can also be used to fight other animals or move objects.
And I'm dead. Now, the new habitation I learned from the elephant is the tusks And with the tusks, I can push heavy objects. So he can actually push them back at me too, so that doesn't help at this point. But this next one I can push out of the way, which is nice. And then that opens up this new section. Yay, I actually was able to do that. Okay, so now I climb up the rope, and I've discovered a new segment of the map. Okay, so you get the idea. You can see that having the different adaptations and characteristics will allow me to do different things. So like if I take this rock and I push it all the way over, that's going to jam up that pit, so I'm able to cross that pit. And if I hadn't done that, then I would fall in and I would die again. So like I said, there's a whole bunch of different ways to die. But anyways, there's a whole bunch of different adaptations, and it gets really pretty neat. It gets a lot more complicated, and it's a lot more fun when you start learning more and more different adaptations. That's I'd say the biggest part of the fun is the discovery of the new adaptations. Anyways, give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. Tell me in the comments if you're able to be successful with this game, and I think it's a lot of fun. See ya!